Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to try to draw this figure. In fact, I had chosen a much more difficult pose, but I had to be honest with myself, especially during the 1 month break from drawing. I have forgotten nearly 80% of what I had learned about human anatomy. I was going to draw this one, but since I made a mess with a previous attempt at a portrait of Jim Carrey, which I did not post here, I thought I wouldn't be able to handle two failures back to back, so I chose an easier one. I say easier, but not that easy, because the figure is not full frontal, a bit sideways, so it adds a little difficulty, but I hope I can tackle this. As usual, this image is from the Art Pose app, and this is from Skelly. I made it look like the other one. It's not 100%, but it doesn't matter. For reference, I think it will do. The process is the same. I dropped the opacity of the skeleton layer and post some key points for a little bit of cheating. The top of the skull, the chin, the crunch. I'm going to try to find all the parts between these points by myself, the directions of the legs, the heels, and the same goes with the arms. Let's close the skeleton and we'll try to draw the figure using these dots. By the way, Skelly app uses the Loomis proportions too. Most of other people use the 8 head measurement in their figure drawings, 4 above, 4 below, it's the same. But since the legs are not straight in this figure, below the crotch will not be as long as the above. Let's focus on the above area for the time. This is the chin, the nipples, the belly or the navel, and the crotch. I'll open a new layer because if I mess this up, I don't want to start from square one. Now, let's divide this segment into 3, and yes, this is Loomis. So the first 1/3 marks the shoulders. But of course, in this figure, the shoulders are a bit tilted like this. So since it's tilted and a little 3/4 view, the clavicle would be here, I guess. Let's check it. Yeah, it's bullseye. I wasn't expecting this. I hope my laugh is not disturbing. Lately, I began to regress and fail at my drawings, so I cherish these little accomplishments more than they deserve. So, if this is where the clavicle bones meet, let's draw this part. Let's check it. No, it should be longer. Okay. I drew this bone tilted in this way. Let's check it. Oh, of course not. Because it has to be foreshortened. This part should be longer than the left side. One more mistake. The reason why I'm drawing the line from here, it's because I'm going to draw the rib cage slightly above this line. Now it looks so thin. Yeah, it is thin. Because the figure is from the 3/4 view, I have to add a little back to the sketch. Let's make it wider. Okay, it's good enough. Now the hardest part, the spine. If the figure was from the profile, the spine should look like this. But it's not from the profile, so let's modify it a little bit. Let's check it. I wasn't expecting this too. I thought I would have to try at least 3 times, but it's good. From the first try. I'm happy. For the elbows, everyone teaches it this way, but I have problems with this method. I couldn't master it. Sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter. I hope I'll crack this sometime in the near future. Let's make this red, I can't see. Look, it's become longer than it's supposed to be. Again. Oh, that's a rookie mistake. I made the forearm as long as the upper arm, but it has to be foreshortened. Let's draw it again. Normally, when the figure is directly facing at us, the hips in the Loomis sketch are drawn like this. 2 discs slightly cross with each other, the spine in the middle, and the upper leg bones sticking out. So if this is from the 3/4 view, they should look like this. Did I use too much cheating? I don't know, but let's say we passed the sketching phase. Not with flying colors, but accurate. Now let's add the muscles. Now for the last phase, adding the skin. But before that, I have to say this. I'm not trying to draw the art pose figure. In fact, I'm trying to look at that as few as possible. It's only a reference. The skill I'm after is not to draw by looking at a figure. That's what my portrait studies are for. I'm trying to learn to draw the figure from imagination. And that's why I close the skeleton layer and just use it for little clues and checks. The art pose image is there for that purpose too. Now, if you look at the trap muscles in the image, it starts way up from the chin, but I drew a little bit under. I wasn't looking at the image at that time, it seems. It's good. It's better to not rely on the image for my purposes. Now these muscles, I had learned what they were called, now I don't remember. Oh, sternomastoids, I believe. I'm not sure. They are very difficult to draw, for me at least. But if you draw them as they are supposed to be drawn, you end up with a wonderful neck. Now it's not that good in the sketch, I know, but I will master it, because I very much like what those muscles add to the figure. For the leg muscles, I have forgotten everything I had learned, so I'll just wing it. And now the upper body and the lower body are not proportionate. What mistake did I do? Maybe I couldn't crack the perspective? On the skeleton it looks as it should, but the drawing looks off. These shorts are a bit below. Can we correct it? Let's try. If I shade this leg, maybe I can give the impression that it's a little behind, so that's why it's smaller. Well, so let's make this right leg bigger. Okay, it looks better, I guess, with a little bit of cheating. I allow myself with these cheats at this level. Let's not forget to add the accessory. Well, I admit it's not that good, but it's better than the figure drawings I made 3 or 4 months ago. Let me show you one. Yeah, I think the difference is clear. I'm consoling myself when I'm looking at my old drawings. As of now, I have finished my 130th hour. In the next video, I'm going to draw a portrait of a female celebrity, and I'm going to try to learn new techniques in between videos so that I might be able to narrate more efficiently, I hope. If you like this, please consider liking and subscribing. Until the next video, bye.